Right, afternoon. I knew that would happen. I can't even drink coffee properly right now. I'm a bit pissed right now. Social media. I just had a phone call, and I can't really say what it was about, but I'm not too happy about the forthcoming event that's supposed to be happening. Because of the pandemic. Now, some of you may know what's going on with all the crap that happened to me earlier in the year. But so I can't really speak much about it because I would probably be dropping hints and information which I shouldn't really be doing. And I have been told not to talk about it, but I'm really kind of peeved right now. All I can say is that the pandemic has put things back even further, a lot further. So, yeah. Another information I was given was, whoa, do what? Do what? Can you repeat that, please? So, I'm waiting for a particular email to come through, which I thought I might not get because I'm having problems with logging on to my email. Now, I found out what it is. It's something to do with a fingerprint that blocks your email account. So I've just done a Google and it's System Mechanic, which is causing the problem. But there is a setting on there that I can turn the fingerprint off Google Chrome and it gets me back onto my email. So I spoke to the person who rang me a little while ago. I said, well, if you want to send me the information, feel free to, I'll read it over, and see what's been done and what can't be done and all this kind of stuff, yeah. And she said, well, I'll send you a text and I'll send you the email. Well, I've not had no text yet, and I've not had no email. But it don't mean I won't get a text from her, and it don't mean I won't get an email from her. Because the person's probably busy doing other things. Now, last night, I did a stream last night, yeah? I did a stream last night. And, yeah, well, look at yourself in the mirror, mate. Go and look at yourself in the mirror. I've actually lost weight, thank you very much. I've not put on weight because the shit that's been going down, the health issues that's caused me. So go look at yourself in the mirror and see who's fatter, me or you. Send me a picture of what you look like. I'll put it on the door and throw darts at it. I know who you are, don't you worry. I've got my ideas. Might come on pretending to be a troll, but I've got my ideas. Well, we won't be too much longer now, will it, eh? Mind you, it could be the person, might not be the person. It might be that person sending these trolls over. I noticed that, this person is doing the same thing as me now. Playing Call of the Wild. I've been keeping an eye on the channel, right? There's a certain channel, and there haven't been no videos regarding the game that I play, Call of the Wild. No, I can't stop people downloading, buying the game, but it's kind of weird that since I've been playing it, this other person who's caused me all this shit has now started playing it. Well, fine, that's up to him. Can't stop him. But, this particular person always like to copy things. Always. But still, never mind. Just don't add me to Steam and ask me to come and play with you because it ain't going to happen. And I've actually blocked all your little friends on Steam. I've only got like 2 or 3 people on Steam at the moment now. Right, that's how I'm going to keep it. I don't even go on the multiplayer, the version of the Hunter Call of the Wild game. And that's all I've been doing at the moment, is playing that, because it is a really good hunting game. Now, last night I did try a new ghost hunting game. Not many of you there was there to watch it, was ya? No. You know, it looked a good game, but I'll be honest with you, it is totally boring. You know, you walk around with a K2 meter, you know, and a ghost box, and an audio recorder, a camcorder, and you're stuck in the attic, and you can't go anywhere else apart from out on the roof, you know. And I wasn't getting no K2 meter hit. Well, I was getting K2 meter hits, but I wasn't getting no ghost box. Well, actually, I'll say weren't, but there was a few words that came through, but it wasn't saying it on the ghost box. It's like focal voices, you know, that you could hear. But, you know, what made it worse, you know, as soon as I heard the narrator, the person who was introducing and, like, you know, telling us all about the ghost hunting program, was Yvette Fielding. And as soon as I've heard her, I thought, well, this game's going to be shit. And to be honest with you, that game is shit. You get it on Steam. It's only like £6.50, so it's not too much money to be wasted. You know, I thought it looked good. You know, I'll still probably have a little muck around with it, you know, with a live stream and see if it gets any better. But that game was shit, man. So far, it is shit. The only one which I do like is that Phasmophobia. But the thing is, that scares the shit out of me sometimes. You know, I'm sitting here and I'm freezing my butt off. You know, it does get cold in here. So I don't have central heating. I've not had central heating for 4 or 5 years. I don't have hot water. I have to keep boiling water and having like stripped down washes and stuff like that. Or, you know, if I'm going to like my family, you know, I'll use their shower, or I'll go to YMCA or something like that, you know, if I'm passing by and jump in and have a shower that way. But, you know, I fill the bath up with, you know, lots of hot water. Always like boiling the kettle. Sometimes it gets a little bit kind of like cold, but you know, I'm okay with it. I even sometimes have cold showers, you know, that kind of wakes me up a little bit. I like, especially when I cut my hair. Oh, jeez, man. Do not wash your hair with freezing cold water like I did the other day. I tell you, man, it made my head so cold. My brain felt like jelly wobbling inside. Seriously, it did. You know, it's so fucking cold. But anyway, I thought I'd do a little coffee time, just see what's going on, see who's on here. I can't apologise, no, it's going on. You know, what can I do about it? If no one's coming and watching, what's the point of streaming? You know, I'm not closing the channel down. It'll stay up for people to watch it, you know, especially, you know, all the good videos that I've done in the past. I will try to do some stuff on this channel time to time, but I'm not going to go, you know, crazy. I'm not going to come on every single day. I'll come on when I feel like coming on, because, like, you know, it feels like I'm wasting my time trying to give you a stream when no one's watching it. So, you know, it is wasting my time, and it's wasting some of your time as well, because you ain't going to see no content, to be honest with you, unless things start happening in here. Now, I can say a few things have happened, but that's my word against, you know, you have to believe my word. You know, don't want to believe my word, then that's up to you. I don't give a flying crap, actually, to be honest with you, but a few things have gone on in here. Apart from the banging upstairs, you know, the noise and the footsteps and, you know, kids running around, you know, that's not paranormal. That's just them being noisy. But a few things have happened here. You know, I've heard something fall in the living room when it shouldn't have fallen. I thought I heard my living room door open and shut the other day. when it shouldn't do, because I put a new latch thing on that. Even the cat won't be able to get in because it is a proper new latch. It is freezing cold in there. It's freezing cold in there because I went in there to get a DVD today and it's freezing cold. And I was in there, for about half an hour looking for a disc. I've heard a few little taps and knocks in here, time to time, but nothing crazy. People will probably turn around and say, well, that's, your house settling down, because of the cold weather changing. Could be, but not when you're hearing like a knocking or like a bag, like rustling. That ain't going to happen by, the change of the conditions in your own home kind of thing, You actually sound like someone rattling a plastic bag here the other night. Also, my bubble wrap, what was up there, I found this morning down here on the floor, and that shouldn't have never fallen down because it's always up there. What else was there? Still seeing that kind of like dark round shape flying across the room, going out in the hallway sometimes. Not as much as I used to, but I still see it time to time. But apart from that, not too much been happening, to be honest with you. I had things planned. I really have things planned, guys, but I don't know if I want to do them if I ain't going to get people watching. I had a lot more doll sessions I was going to be doing. Definitely Ouija board sessions as well. I was going to have a lot more Ouija board sessions to do on live stream, both with the dolls and the Ouija board. Ghost boxes. I was even thinking about doing a tarot card, but I'm not going to do it if I ain't going to get views. I know at one time I did say it's not down to views. I don't give a two, if only one person watch, because I know later people will watch the video later on. But when you ain't got people sitting here watching the live stream, you're not getting that vibe, you're not getting that energy flowing, And I need that energy, the support of your energy to flow through the internet, because then I can use that energy to use, when I'm doing a Ouija board or ghost box or whatever, So unless I feel that, or see, the channel start increasing a bit more, and if I am only just doing a coffee break time chat, then I don't think I'll be doing too much on this channel, to be honest with you. It won't be closed down. It'll still be up and running. I'll still come on time to time. But unless I start seeing the flow of more people coming on here, there won't be much being done on it, to be honest with you. So that's that. No, I can't be, spending time. Some of you might just say, well, if you ain't going to do it, you ain't going to get the people coming and watching. I've done it a couple of times and there ain't been no one watching. It's not like what we had, over a year and a half ago before the hate and bullshit drama, started up. We used to have lots of people on here. I know, like I said, I might have said it the other night actually. People do lose interest in the paranormal. They lose interest in all different kind of topics, and interests. You see groups go down and new groups come up. You see groups change their names. I don't know the best way to get my channel out apart from putting like the hashtags in, which I normally do, but that don't seem to be working really. And I'm not going to be spending that on my channel and make it like, premium when I'm not getting people coming and watching. If I was getting like 50, 60 people, in a side chat each day I streamed, then yeah, I might consider about putting that premium, but I'm not going to do it unless I see it. So, I'll keep myself busy playing the Call of the Wild. I'll still come on here and probably have a little game of Phasmophobia. I still, will do like odd ghost box and Ouija board session, you know, when I feel like doing it time to time, but I'm not going to like knock myself out. I don't think it's worth it, to be honest with you. Unless I see, you know, an increase in views and like, you know, especially like support and not support as in like, you know, monetization and donations and stuff like that, although that would be nice and helpful. But no, unless I see more people coming on now and being a part of the channel and, you know, participate, I can't even say now, participating in, you know, the side chat, I don't think I'll bother. All what's here at the moment I can see is Angela. And she said, evening, what's up? There's 10 people here. Why are you not talking? Hello, that's Glenn, isn't it? Yeah, Glenn. All right, mate. Yeah, so, you know, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the channel. I know I said it the other night, you know, I keep trying to think of ideas, but, you know, every idea I think I've already done, you know, and I don't want to be pinching other ideas off other people, you know, because they've worked hard, you know, for their ideas. I know, you know, copying ideas ain't a bad thing. You know, someone could have an idea and done something on one of their channel, and then you could be doing, you know, the same thing and get different responses, you know, different activity or different results, you know, kind of thing. It's like the murder mysteries and unsolved cases. I really wanted to get back doing that, but no one's interested. Now, I'm not going to be mentioning names, but how many people have said to me that they would be interested in doing it, and they've not come to me and said, "Let's do that tonight." No, I've worked my butt off by helping people. You know, over the last few years, I've worked my butt off helping people, getting their channel up, introducing them to new friends. All right, on odd occasion, you know, I might be invited on their channel, or they might, you know, come on and say thank you very much for, you know, the help and everything. But you know, it's just like sometimes I feel like I'm being used in one way. I know that seems nasty and mean, but I feel like I have been used in the past. Definitely. You know, I put my time and effort to help people out, which is a good thing. But how, you know, it's not so much getting the return, but it would be nice if they did return, you know, some of the things I've done for them. Some people have, don't get me wrong, some people have. Some have helped me out. You know, I've been on some of their channels because that's what we're supposed to be doing, helping each other out. But some people will take and not give. No, I've helped. I'm going to say some names, but not in disrespect, yeah. I helped Chris Moon, Chris Powers. I helped him out in the past. He come on my channel. I went on his channel. That's giving and taking. Dave Delirious. He come on mine. I've been on these. That's giving and taking. That's great. Now there's other people that I've given to, but no one ever gave back. There's people in America like Cat Angel. You know, she come on my channel. I've been on her channel. We've helped each other out. Rose, I've been on her channel. She's been on my channel. Mark, I've had him on here a few times, but I've not been on these. You know, I've been on these side chat, but I've not actually been on these stream. But I'm not worried about that because, you know, he's allowed me to be on the side chat. There's the guys in America. Can't think who it is. It's like they used to like go outside and do an investigation in their own backyard. They used to have like a bonfire. I can't remember the handle, But, I helped them out by, bringing people over to their channel and subbing, and they came over and, done the same for me. We was on each other's streams time to time. No, some people say that they will do things for you, but they don't. And that's what is annoying, when people promise to do something for you and they don't do it. I know sometimes they can get backtracked and things occur, things happen, and it takes them away from what they're supposed to be doing, which I can understand. But a bit late, mate. I try to get the people on here when possible. If anyone wants to come on here and have a chat, then that's great. I'll invite him on, as long as I'm on StreamYard. Yeah, I'm not on StreamYard. I'm on normal YouTube right now. Yeah, but if I'm on StreamYard and someone goes, "Oh, can I come in?" I'm willing to let anyone come in if I'm open to let them in at that night. If I'm not, wanting anyone on and I just want to just do a normal channel, normal stream, then I won't let them in. But most of the time I can't let them in if I'm doing YouTube for YouTube. If I'm on StreamYard and someone goes, "Oh, can I jump in?" Then yeah. If I'm on StreamYard, I'll give them the link and they can come in. Many times, I've let Dave in, have a chat with Dave. Mark's been on, as I say. Rose, Cat Angel. I can't remember how many more people, but there's been quite a few people I've helped out and they've helped me out. But there's been a few people that I've helped out and they just turned around and slapped you in the face and practically told me to piss off in one way, which isn't really nice. If you think about it, 3-4 years ago, I had a really nice little group come on here. Got to know each other. I won't say the group's name. But yeah, they reckon that the reason why they left me because one night I was streaming and my eyes went black. And he only told me that 3 months later. Really? And they turned, a lot of, the people who I brought into that group, against me. They started talking shit about me, slagging me off and all that kind of stuff. Call me a faker when they've actually been seeing, real evidence themselves. Going, "My God, did you see that, Steve? Wow, great evidence." And suddenly turn around and say, "Oh, that's bullshit." I've had people, come on and use me quite a few amount of times, and it kind of does bother me in one way. But what can I do about it? I just don't let them come on the channel anymore. There have been people I've had fallouts with, but we've made up. There's people that left my channel because of all the hate and drama. And they've come on to, Facebook and said, "I'm sorry that I've not been on your channel. I left because of the hate and the drama." And I said, "Yeah, I can understand that." And some of them said, "Look, I still come on and watch, but I don't participate in the side chat. I just sit and watch. But I just want to let you know that I am around sometimes." Social media to some people isn't a big deal anymore. They turned around and said, "Look, I'd rather be doing something else than sitting there and watching all this hate going on, there's other kind of things that I can be doing instead of sitting there watching people being hit on, hate, attacked." Right, Yurik? So, there's different reasons why people will and will not stream anymore. I won't stream that much because it's not so much, the attacks, although it did ruin my channel. It's because no one's watching. No one's sitting there watching. I know the numbers keep going up and down, 8, 10, 7, 8, 10. Yeah, I kind of agree there. I'm just stating the factors, your points why, it is to do with the past, but I'm trying to think of what to do in the future. But what can I do in the future if I ain't got no one sitting there watching? It's just wasting my time, innit? Now, I could go out and buy something, or someone could give me something which is really, really crazily active, a real haunted object, and I could document it and show you guys, exactly what's going on. But people will turn around and say, fake, lies, bullshit. We're going to get the non-believers, skeptics out there. Of course we do. We always do. Without them, what's the paranormal? Especially with the skepticals. When people are skeptic about things, there have been people out there who were skeptic and now believers, kind of thing. But even if I bought something new in, and it was crazy active and, K2 meters going off, people turn and say, well, that could be anything that set my K2 meter off. Or like getting audio on EVP. Well, that could be from someone outside. All right, freezing cold temperatures and the millimeters going, the temperature gauge is going like crazy. You probably got a draft. How can you prove to anyone that you got real activity? Unless, like, a full-blown apparition appears in front of the webcam, which it has happened here. But then you still get people saying, video editing. So how can you prove if your house is active or not? Now, I'm not saying my house is active anymore. Shit, a minute. God. Keep getting a problem with my arm. It's the way I've been laying on the bed. Some of the springs have gone on the bed, and it's really like been playing on the muscle. No, it's not time for your dinner. I'll go your biscuits earlier. Go and eat your biscuits, because you're not getting fed till about 8:30, 9 o'clock when I have my burgers. So don't even ask for any more food. Right? So stop meowing. Go and eat your biscuits. So how can you prove, any kind of real activity? Because people are going to turn around and just say, it ain't real. We know it's real because we have to sit and suffer with it. It's like, with Living Dead Paranormal, the great guys over in America, they do YouTube videos on their investigations, and they've helped out a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people. And, at the end of their investigations, they always do a cleansing and a prayer. And on many of their videos, the people who've had the problems have always turned around and said, thank you very much, everything's calmed down, I can get back into my bed now, I can sleep without the light on and stuff like that, because they've had real activity. But when you're trying to stream from your own home, when there's activity here, are the people really going to believe it? Or are they going to think, this guy's a cuckoo, there's nothing going on there? Although we got evidence to prove it. How can you prove the paranormal apart from the evidence you get? But a lot of people don't want to watch that evidence. And I just, I have, I can't hang it. Say that I have two minds to either carry on or stop. I want to carry on, but I also want to stop because I'm not getting the views on here. Now, in this next year, I know I said it last year and this year, I want to get out and do some more cemetery work. But, how many people want to watch cemetery work nowadays? How many people want to sit here and watch me stream you know, a Ouija board or a ghost box session. Not getting that many people watching. Because I think a lot of people are just like either down the paranormal or they just gone off the paranormal because they're not getting what they're getting. They're not getting what they want. And it's hard for us to give them what they want because we can't call out a spirit and ask them to start, you know, making the lights flash on and off or like levitate something, you know. Now, if the lights start flashing on and off now, people are going to say, oh, he's got one of those remote control things that turns the lights on and off. What happens if a box over there comes flying across the room? He's got a piece of string or fishing wire. He's pulling it with his hands or his feet. No, you can't please anyone. And that's what pees me off. You know, you try to please people by giving them some of the evidence and they just don't give a shit. You know, it just feels like, you know, I'm being slapped in the face all the time, you know. Don't know why. You know, every time I try to do something, it doesn't either seem to work, or people don't want to watch it, or they don't believe it, or get called a liar, fake, a fraud, whatever. I've been doing this like since my dad died in 2011. That's like 9 years, but I can't say I've been doing the paranormal for 9 years because last year and a half, we all know what happened with the last 9 well, we all know what happened with the last year and a half. So, you know, 8 years, I'm going to say, I've been doing the paranormal. You know, and like I said the other night, you know, some of my videos have had like thousands and thousands of views on it. You know, there's one which I think's got 16,000 views on it. Which, whoa, you know, do what? How that got out to 16,000, I don't know. I know when Simon James and, what was the other one? The guy in America. They had a channel where you could actually share all your videos. All the paranormal groups could share your videos. And, you know, you actually got a lot more people coming on and viewing your channel. Jason. But Jason moved on. Simon doesn't do the paranormal anymore. It was moved on to someone else and they don't even do it anymore. And I think the channel's, you know, completely gone down, which is a shame because I would have took it over myself. But this chair's tilted now. Well, that's what I mean. I know, like, yeah, like, I know people got a choice, yeah. You know, that's what I mean. People choose what they want to watch. But it seems like a lot of people have now decided they don't like watching paranormal. Why is that? No. I know it piques an interest when you see something and think, wow, that's great, you know. Let's see if there's anything else like that, you know, kind of thing. Now, that's how I learned, you know, myself to become a paranormal investigator by watching other YouTube. And not just YouTube, but, you know, paranormal TV programs, shows, you know, whatever I could find, I was watching. And that's how I learned, yeah. That I still had the interest in the paranormal. You know, there's different forms of paranormal. And I try to watch whatever I can watch. You know, I won't lose that interest whatsoever. But some people do lose interest. They think, you know, eventually, you know, it's either fake or it's boring or there's no content there anymore, you know. And they just move away from it and they go and watch something else. Like they could be watching like Peter Pan movies or something, you know. So yeah, they got a choice on what they want to watch. I understand it, yeah. But what I can't understand is that, you know, why do people come on and call you a liar and a faker when you know, we know what things have been happening and they don't. You know, if something happened to them, right, would they call that, you know, fake paranormal? God, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll just talk shit, you know, just to keep the stream running. Well, I've moved away from the drama. You know, I've told them if anyone starts fucking with me anymore, then I'll find out who they are. I will, you know, seek legal action against them. Full stop. And that's why I've been left alone. You know, we still get the trolls on here, which we can't stop. But oh, that's one thing I'm grateful for. I'm not being attacked anymore. I've not seen any nasty content videos up on me as of yet. You know, and I hope it stay that way. So I'll find out who doesn't. You know, if they're bad ones like that last one, you know, I'll just download it and give it to the authorities and let them deal with it. But no, I just wish that, you know, my channel would go back the way it was. You know, interesting content, you know, activity. And, you know, I'm not getting activity here because I'm not getting the energy. And I think, as I said just now, you know, a lot of the energy was coming from the viewers, especially when we was doing the, you know, the murder mysteries and unsolved cases. How many people were watching that? Loads and loads of people were watching that. We did have like a list of what we were going to do next, but, you know, things happened and, you know, I don't want to say, you know, the other person's name, but we had a little bit of fallout. You know, we've made up, we've talked to each other on the odd occasion, but, you know, every time I wanted to do it, that person wasn't too well or weren't ready to do it or had other things to do, which I can understand. But, you know, there were other people who said that, oh, I'd do it with you. But they never come to me and said, you know, right, let's do that tomorrow or let's do it next week. You know, no one would actually come and plan to do something with me. And that kind of like sucks in one way. Because I've always rather liked to do something with, you know, other people. You know, it's a shame that even like, you know, people I worked with don't even talk to me anymore because they've moved on. Like Pete, you know, I don't know what Pete does anymore. I know he said that he was moving. If he did, I don't know. But I haven't spoken for about 2 years and I don't know what he's doing. The numbers I've got ain't working. I don't catch him on Skype anymore. I don't even use Skype anymore. I've tried to work things out with people to do live streams, but, you know, it just doesn't seem to be working, you know. Now, so I want to do things, but, you know, am I going to get people watching? I know there's ways of like, you know, getting viewers, but I don't pay for subscribers. I don't pay for viewing like some people do. No, I think that's like totally wrong. You know, if you want views, you do it the honest way and proper way. Because someone could watch one of your videos and say, oh, did you see that guy? You know, what guy? Oh, this guy, you know, he's got a paranormal channel. I watched one of his videos the other day, and man, you know, the crazy things that was going on was like, you know, mind-blowing kind of thing, you know. And, you know, word gets out and people come and watch your channel. That's how things actually go, you know, through social media, word by mouth, or people sharing your channel out, you know, your streams out, you know, talking about you. There was who is it now? You know, there's a radio, WPCR radio, that we went on. He stopped doing that because I think he was getting hassle, and you know, they made me like a co-host on here. And a couple of times he said to me, like, you know, if you want to do one, let us know. But last time I asked him, he couldn't do it because he was going through some problems or something. I know we all have, shitty things happening in our life, which we can't help. It's just like, I don't know, it's just a bummer. It's just a bummer, kind of thing. Now, I've got to talk about it because otherwise it just drives me fucking crazy. Well, don't talk about it. Play your game, Steve. Even gaming can be a little bit boring after a little while. I've been on it about 6 hours today. I've had to turn it off to take a break, and I thought, well, what can I do if I'm going to take a break? Let's stick the old Powered Normal channel on and just have a chit chat on there, No, the best thing I'm going to do, right? I've taken a long enough break out of this, I think, because of the, the hate and the drama bullshit, I still blame that. That's what's, ruined my channel, but there are ways of getting your channel back, I suppose, if you work hard at it. But I don't want to be working too hard at it just in case it fails. And that's what I'm afraid of, my channel failing again. So that's why I say, when the channel's not going to go, it'll still be up. I'll still do the odd stream time to time and just have a general chit chat. If I feel like doing a Ouija board session, I'd get the Ouija board out and do a live stream. Or, a doll session or ghost box, or all three together, kind of thing. It's going to take time. I know that. It's going to take, energy as well, which I don't have. I don't have a lot of energy because I'm always too bloody tired. I'm still going through a lot of stress and, depression because of what's happened. I was hoping that things would be sorted out, sooner than later, but it seems like it's not going to happen until next year now, because the pandemic has actually put everything on hold and backlogged everything. So that ain't going to happen until towards possibly the end of next year now. And, the person I spoke to on the phone said, I can see, I know how you feel. I know you're going through, the stress and anxiety of what's happened. But, we can't do nothing apart from wait. And, with the pandemic as it is, it's put things back 2 to 3 years. So you're lucky that it's only going to be, possibly a year. So it could have been longer. I thought, oh my God. So one thing I was looking forward to, for it to be over and done with, ain't going to be over and done with for another year. Put your stress and frustration into doing paranormal. I'm going to start swearing at the ghosts and spirits. I'm frustrated, you buggers, come out and do something, or otherwise I'm going to get this sage your asses, and kick every one of you out. I don't care if you're good, bad, ugly, evil, whatever. Yeah. Then, you get the evil ones coming through and saying, we're not scared of you, and the good ones saying, oh, please don't do that. We love you too much, Steve. We don't want you doing that. You're bringing too much negativity and we can't help you with that. I don't like doing these videos, but Saint told me I need to do them, just get it off my chest kind of thing. Because if I don't get off my chest, it's just going to drive me fucking crazy. I'm going to go cuckoo. Cuckoo, cuckoo, I'm going to go mad. I've got to talk about it. I ain't got no one else to talk to. You know, I can't talk to my sisters. She won't listen to me. Not about this anyway. No, who can I talk to? I'm talking to people on a side chat. I hope you're joking. Itching bad spirits is not the way to go. I know it ain't. You know what? I said to Abby, my spirit guide, one day, what if I want to talk to a real badass negative spirit? Would you be able to get rid of it? Well, it depends on how bad it is, and we don't really want you to bring in a bad spirit because, you know, it will fuck you over in one way. You know, if it's that powerful, we can't do nothing. No, I don't want to be bringing in, like, you know, some kind of like dark, evil spirit or some kind of demonic entity or, you know, a demon. Now, those things I don't really want to be bringing in. Some people would. But, you know, when you're using a Ouija board, you don't know what you're bringing in. Who is it the other day? Oh, yeah, Living Dead Paranormal. They got a new video out, you know, about this woman using Ouija boards. And it brought in a lot of negativity. And I think that's because they don't know what they're doing. No, I watched a lot of videos before I even started Ouija boards. And even the first time I used it, I was scared as, like, you know, shit this. Thought, what if I bring something negative in and, like, you know, it overruns me and, like, you know, possesses me and I'll go kind of like do dally or something, you know. And when I first got, you know, first communication, you know, the first bit of communication, I was using the Android version of the Ouija board, and my finger was just touching the, you know, the glass, and I said, "Is there anyone there?" And it slowly went to yes. I thought, okay. I said, "Are you good or bad?" And just it went to spell out whatever it was going to say. I went, okay, goodbye. That's it. No more Ouija board. You know, I got a yes. That's it. Goodbye. You know, over and done with. That's it. But half an hour later, I went back on it, and I found out that it's possibly my dad who I was talking to on a Ouija board tablet. But then that got me to make my own one, you know, on paper. And I found that paper didn't really work. So I researched it, and they said, you ain't got, you know, a proper Ouija board. Use cardboard and a black pen. And that's what I did. And a couple of times it felt like it was working, and then it wasn't working. So I tried different thickness at different. Seriously, honestly, it's when I was in temporary accommodation over a whole place in Mitcham after I got kicked out from my landlord and I was homeless kind of thing. And that's when I actually had a broken leg because I broke my leg in a cemetery doing an investigation at Norwood East, I think it is, Norwood East Cemetery. That's where I broke my leg. I thought I just twisted my ankle or something, but no, I had broken my tibia. And the hospital didn't even know that for nearly 2.5 months because the first x-ray they done was on my knee. And I said, oh, your knee's wearing down. I said, in the long run, you know, you're going to get a lot more pain. And I do get a lot more pain with my knee. But it took them fucking, even the doctors, you know, had to send another letter to the hospital saying, look, you know, he's still in pain, you know, it's not his knee. We think it's something else. Give him a second x-ray. And I did go for another x-ray, and yeah, I'd broken my leg, broken my tibia. So where I was actually in at the time was Croydon Court Hotel. That's the first location I was after being evicted from the place I was living in when my wife left and walked out on me. So Croydon Court Hotel, I was there. I was doing like cemetery work. So most of the cemetery work you see on YouTube was when I was homeless. Well, not homeless, but in temporary accommodation from the council. And when I broke my leg, I rang the council up, said I broke my leg, kind of thing. I can't keep going up and down stairs. Can you get me on a lower floor? But what they done, instead of doing that, they sent me over to Hall Place. Now, originally, before I went to Croydon, I asked the spirit, at the time when I was at home, in Collingswood, before I got made, well, where am I going to go? And they said they don't know. And I kept saying, I want to go Hall Place, I want to go Hall Place. But I was sent to Croydon Court Hotel in Croydon, and then all of a sudden, after breaking my leg, believe it or not, I got sent to Hall Place. And I thought, great, I'm at Hall Place. And I started doing stuff there, and that's where I started trying to do my own Ouija boards. And I tried different thicknesses of cardboard, and I found that the thicker cardboard with a thicker kind of dark pen works better. There was a couple of times I done it on paper, it didn't work at all. Thinner cardboard with biro, it didn't work at all. So where people can go out and do Ouija boards, make their own Ouija boards and say that they work, I don't think it's true. No, you've got them, the Ouija boards are now plasterboard, well, not plasterboard, but it's compressed board in it with printed ink. And if you look at them, every Ouija board, or most Ouija boards, have got letters in black ink. So that's where I got, that's why I researched, and I've got my own Ouija board on cardboard. I still got it up there somewhere, would you believe? One of my first ever Ouija boards. Then I bought the original one. Then I tried doing some other ones which were laminated, which seemed to kind of work. Then I started getting other Ouija boards, kind of thing. I even bought one off eBay, which some guy reckons was spiritually active, and he had some crazy stuff off it. And I put a bid in it, and I won the bid. And I asked him what kind of activity he had from it. He told me. So I was really glad that I got it. But when I got it, nothing happened at all. Not a diddly squat. No, even Abby, my high spirit guy, came through and said, "You got conned." I thought, well, there we go. You could have told me that on the other Ouija board. Well, you learn by your mistakes. I thought, well, true. So I don't really buy many. The only last Ouija board I bought was that William Brothers one, or whatever it is, from the car boot. And that is one of the original ones. One of the rare ones as well. It's up there on the wardrobe, I think, somewhere. I'm not going to get up and get it, but it's up there somewhere. I only paid about £8 for it. Look on eBay, I looked on eBay when I got it, and the William Brother ones were going, crazy money, 100, 150, 200 quid. I thought, geez, man, maybe I should sell it. I thought, no, I ain't going to sell it. I'm going to keep it, because they are rare. They're bloody hard to get hold of. Those are. I'll be honest with you, sometimes I do have my doubts about the paranormal. I'll be honest with you. Seriously, I'm going to be honest. Sometimes I feel like, the paranormal isn't real. Sometimes I know it is real. How do I know that I'm actually really talking to spirits? How do I know Abby is even real? How do I know Tina's even real? How do I know that any spirit I've talked to is even real? We've got to be talking to something, because there's been, occasions where I've been doing the Ouija boards and people have asked me questions on the side chat, yeah? And, who I'm talking to on the Ouija board is giving me answers, and I've given the answers to the person on the side chat. I go, wow, how do you know that? Unless the other person, I'm giving that information to, who's on the side chat, it's just making me look like, you know, one of those persons like, oh, well, you know, the guy's got something, you know, he knows what he's doing, you know, he's got that truth to him or whatever. How do we know that other people on the other side chat is just making you feel better and they don't want to say, no, you're wrong, you know, you're completely wrong. No, but I've also done some of the tarot card readings, and, you know, the tarot card readings I've done, you know, people always turn around and say, wow, how do you know that? Yeah, that just happened, or yeah, I'm planning to do that, or yeah, I'm thinking about going on holiday, or something like that, you know, kind of thing. So how do we know, you know, how the tarot cards even play out? I don't really, I'll be honest with you, I don't really trust tarot card reading, but I have done it. But other people I've done it for have been like, wow, how do you know that? There's information I've given to them either through tarot card reading or Ouija boards, which only they knew and no one else knew. But again, are they just saying, you know, you hit that on the nail just to keep me happy? Or, you know, are they being honest? Or are they just saying, oh, let's just say that, you know, he was right, you know, make him look good? Although it's like totally bullshit, fake. I don't know what the other people were thinking. No, I suppose we all have got gifts, but it's like, you know, Kelly, you know, Kelly. She come on my streams a few times. What is wrong with this fucking chair? Look, the chair's tilted, man. It's tilted. Oh, I'll be glad Christmas time comes. My mum's going to give me some money and I'm going to buy myself another chair. And this one the cat can have, and that one can be thrown out because that one's full of hair. Full of hair, that one. So that's going to go out in the bin. This one she can have. And I'm going to get myself a better fucking chair because this one sucks. Wait a minute, I just want to go loo. I'm going for a pee. Let's just take this out. That's weird, that is. That is bloody weird. Oh God. Damn, we're getting cold in here again. You know what? I don't care if you believe me or not, right? But every time I go to the bathroom, I wash my hands, right? Always wash my hands after I've been to, the bathroom. And I always turn that tap off. Always. Just gone in there and tap's running. Tap was running. And I know I turned it off last time I was in there. That's one thing I do because I try to, kind of like not run my bills up. My electric ain't that bad, but my water bill can be more than my bloody electric bill sometimes. Look at this chair, right? If I bring it out, right, I put it that way, right? You see, it's tilted because it would not swing around like that. The chair's tilted, man. The bolts have come undone. Don't know where my Allen keys are. Look, chair shouldn't turn around like that. Do not buy this chair off eBay. Don't buy any chairs like that off eBay. Because they're shit. Complete and utter crap. That's uncomfortable now. No, I just want to believe that things will kind of like look up and get better. But the way things are going day by day, it seems like some of the things ain't getting better. It's getting worse, I don't know what I can do about it. There ain't nothing I can do about it, to be honest with you. Another year waiting for that shit to go through. I just was hoping that would be over and done with, but nope, another fucking year. Well, I'm going to bed early tonight because I keep putting it off. I'll keep putting it off. I want to go up to where my bushcraft is because I need to get the tripod for my camera. So when I do my Xbox streams, I can have the webcam kind of like across there. But the only thing is, every time I get up, go to the bathroom or get a drink, I've got to move the webcam forward and put it back again. Because I can't stream the Xbox through the PC. Someone like Sarah said there's a graphic card, but I bought a USB. It's a USB graphic card. You're meant to be able to plug the Xbox into this USB graphic card thing, then plug it into your PC that way. But I've not got it yet. It's only like £6, this graphic card thing. So I paid for one of those. Hopefully, it might work. If it don't work, then it don't work. I just have to carry on using the webcam for it when I do my Xbox streams on my other channel. There's just so many things I want to do, but I just can't do them. Every time I sort my living room out, I have to go in there and pull everything out again because I can't remember what I've done with the things I sorted out. It's like, I'll go in, pull out a DVD, and instead of pointing it back, because I might not either watch it all or I want to watch it again, I'll put it over there and it stays there. I don't put it back. A few people in the past said, "Oh, you're a hoarder." I never thought myself being a hoarder, but I think I am getting a bit of a hoarder, to be honest with you now. Just got too much stuff here. I can't throw it away because I won't throw it away because it's the money value on it. Selling it on eBay, then who wants to buy it? Because of the way the recession is at the moment, no one's got no money to buy stuff off eBay. No, when I buy something, I'll go for the cheapest of the cheapest. Always have done. Be quiet. It's not time for your dinner. I keep telling you, it's not time for your dinner. Get on your chair. Up on your chair. It's only 6 o'clock. Gave you biscuits a couple of hours ago. Wait till 8 o'clock. Then you'll get fed. Then you deserve it. It's cut my cost of living down. In a shop, a bottle of pop is like £1, cheapest one. In Lidl's, bottle of diet lemonade, 17p. So I tend to buy a couple of bottles of these. I don't really like diet drinks, but as long as it cuts the cost of the living down, cost of buying stuff. I even wanted to do one of those conjuring things from the book. Can't even think what I've done with the book. Conjure up some energy, some spirit or whatever. I can't even remember what I've done with it. After those boxes are up, they're probably empty. But I won't throw them away because I know that, I've got the equipment to put back in the box. What? I'm not picking you up because you're molting. You go. Little shit. I'm not stretching over because my arm hurts. Come here. Come here. Can't even I can buy a new pair of shoes. I had to fix my shoes the other day. Went to Pan and bought some super glue because this was coming open. There's quite a big gap in it. So I thought, well, I can't afford to buy new shoes at the moment, so super glue it. All my shoes are gone. This is even coming open down the bottom. The tread bit. It's gone now. Tread's gone now. Well, there's one good news anyway, which I've got today from my son. He's going to buy me a new mattress because that one is completely shagged. Springs are popping up. That's probably what's making my arm hurt. So my son said, like, Dad, I'll buy you a new mattress. It's one of those, what are they called? Memory foam ones. He said he's got one and he's buying me one similar to what he's got, and they're really good ones. Really, really good. Just getting one on sale at the moment. You know, the only thing is, Dad, you've got to wait 3 weeks for it. I said, well, if it means wait 3 weeks, I think I can wait 3 weeks. But hopefully that will give me some better night's sleep. Will you be quiet? Go on your chair. Or go under it. So, getting a new mattress, mattress. You little cow. Getting a new mattress soon. I still want to go out and do the cemetery stuff, as I keep saying, but it's just like one thing after another. You know, if I think about it, I might take a K2 meter. I'll definitely be taking my webcam with me tomorrow. Probably take a K2 meter, maybe a ghost box. And that'd be it. Try to do a little stream, little video up at my bushcraft, see if there's any kind of like spiritual energies around my shelter, my little cabin. I haven't got to buy our Christmas cards out from one yet. I wanted to go out and buy him a bottle of brandy or a bottle of rum or something. I don't know who he drinks. No, just as a thank you for letting me have permission to do metal detecting and, you know, give me the access of like building a shelter up there. I bet he's wondering where the hell I've been. I haven't been up there for over 2 months. Not just hoping the damn thing's still erected and like hasn't been like burnt down or like broken into or something. So I need to go and get my tripod. Probably bring home one of my saws. I've got some knives up there, which I'll probably need to bring home. What else have I got up there? Oh, the kettle and the cups can stay up there for when I go up there next year. Planning to do a lot more up there next year when it's, you know, when we get the sunny weather back. Go and do some more metal detecting and, you know, some more bushcrafting. I want to do a little garden, but the thing is, like, the horses or the ponies will probably come along and munch on them. So what I want to do is get some trays and do like a roof kind of garden on top. And hopefully, like, you know, grow some carrots or something for the ponies. Maybe some rhubarb or cabbage, broccoli or whatever. So that's what I want to do next year. You know, definitely do some more cemetery work. I just wish I knew of a group, you know, lived near me where I can go out and do some outside paranormal stuff. No, but so just go out and do it yourself. You know, you can't really be going out on your own at night, you know, because you don't know what can happen. You know, I might trip over and break my neck. Someone might come along and, you know, like mug me and rob me from the stuff I've got. It's always best to have at least 2 people when you go out and do an investigation anywhere. I'm going to be planning to do some more nature walks as well. I'm taking like a K2 meter and a ghost box with me. so I can do like a little session. It's like, no, if you remember like the ones I've done over Mitcham Common, do some more stuff like that, go over Mitcham Common. Because since last year, there's been 2 more deaths over there. The last one, which was a bit gruesome, was that it was in the papers, I believe, as well. Let me see if I can find it, actually. It was a gruesome murder, I think, or death. So I did find a person. Right, so well, I'm going to read out a news. It was on Sky News, this one. But I'll read it out and then I'll post the link after. Right, this was on the 17th of September this year. Right. Man charged after body found on fire in Mitcham. Police were called to Commonside East. It's always Commonside East where the bodies are found. What is it with Commonside East? Guy took his life over there by overdose with drugs and alcohol. There's been a decaying body found over there years ago. People been found there hanging. Oh, right, so police were called to Commonside East Mitcham at 6:12 a.m. on 17th September to reports of a man on fire. A man has been charged with the murder of a 23-year-old who was found on fire in South London last week. Raphael Kines or whatever, 33, of Polwarth Road, Streatham, will appear magistrate Wimbledon Court. So that's the one. This guy was the one who done it in charge. The charge followed the Metropolitan Police investigation into the death of some guy from Thornton Heath, South London. Police were called to Commonside East Mitcham at 6:12 a.m. on 7th September to reports of a man on fire. Officers attended the body of a man who was found. A post-mortem gave a head injury as a primary cause of death. Detective Chief Inspector Wayne Jolly of the Specialist Crime Command said Leoki's family have been intense shocked by the loss of their loved one and are at the very beginning of coming to terms with the grief. Foremost in thoughts are the welfare. They are being supported by specialist trained officers, and we ask that their privacy is respected at this terrible, sad time. Well, not much on that one, was there really? All right. So, what I heard was that there was a body found on fire. But what I heard was the body was decapitated, all chopped up. All chopped up. But it doesn't say it was chopped up. No, that's what I heard by, people just like rumouring, this kind of information. It doesn't say nothing like that on there. Just said that. I don't think they probably put that information in the paper or in the social media anyway. How people knew if he was chopped up or not is another matter. But apparently, what I heard was the guy found on the common was chopped up and set on fire. But again, true or not, I don't know. But it does state that the guy was on, the victim was on fire. Now, because I know the name, it shows you the name. It don't mean that I'm going to go out and start trying to communicate with the guy. It's only been like not even 2 months, really, is it? The deceased needs to lay at rest and cross over when they're good and ready. I'm not going to go over and start trying to communicate with him. And find out, why he was murdered. I've been over and trying to communicate with some possible, victims over there in the past, yeah. But these ones, the last one I'd done was when the guy was found dead on the common after he'd taken his own life by drinking alcohol. And the story behind that was because his wife died months and months earlier, and because he was grieving so badly, the story is that he said to his family he was going to go to his friend's house to stay for a couple of days, which they thought was going to happen, but it didn't happen. The story behind it is that he went to the common and took a load of drugs and alcohol and took his own life. And I did go over there. I done a ghost box. I've done K2, and I believe that it led me to where his body was found, and I left a caution chain there for him. We'd done a live stream before then, I think it was, and I said, do you mind if I come over and communicate with you? And he said, he was okay with that. So, I did do a stream before I went there. Then I'd done a stream when I was there. Then I came and uploaded it, I believe. But say, it's a bit weird around here. There's Mitcham Common, Stratton Common, Wimbledon Common, and Putney Common. Putney Common was full of deaths because the Civil War we had. And yes, we did have civil wars. So, there's apparently, parts of Putney Common, which is haunted by Civil War soldiers. I actually found musket balls over there, which I've got, when I went over the milk detecting. But then I found out you ain't supposed to milk detect over there because it's guarded by sheriffs. So I don't go there anymore. I don't even do Mitcham Common anymore because the guy who looks after it is usually quite around quite a lot. I don't want to keep bumping into him, so that's luckily why I've got now my own permission at that guy's pony farm. And I've got 7 acres. I've not even scratched half of it yet, so I'll still be doing milk detecting up there when I feel like doing it. But Stratton Common, not much is known about that. There's been a few bodies found on there, but it doesn't say if they were murder victims or suicide or what. Clapham Common, there's been a few bodies found on there, even people trying to commit suicide. I was there one particular day, and I'm being honest with you, I was there one day. I was doing my magnet fishing on the lake, and I was going to go to the big lake, but I stopped. I thought, no, I'll do the second lake, the little lake, and try if I can find anything in there, which I didn't. And I was there for about 15 minutes. Now, if I hadn't stopped there and carried on to the bigger lake, I'd probably bumped into a guy who had tried hanging himself, because when I stopped to the other lake, the smaller one, I was there for about 2 or 3 minutes, and you can hear these the old sirens of the old police and ambulances and stuff like that. I didn't really take much notes of it, to be honest with you. And because I wasn't getting nothing in the small lake, I thought I'll go over the big lake, where they do most of the fishing. Because there are parts that I can still do where, fishing guys can't actually get access to, especially around the sides and everything, yeah. So I thought I'd just go over there, they ain't getting anything at this small lake. So as I started walking over, I saw that there's a police officer standing beside like the woodland, and they had like the blue tape there. I thought, I wonder what's been going on there then. And I thought it might have been like, drug dealing or like, bit of like, the old hanky-panky prostitution or something going on. Or like, it could be like alcoholics. So I just carried on walking. And I got to the big fishing lake, which is right near the little side road canteen. And I went up to one of the guys there, one of the fishing guys, said, "What's going on over there?" I said, "I don't know." I said, "No." He goes, "Oh, some guy tried hanging himself." I said, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah, it's only because like another guy was walking past with his dog, and his dog ran off and started barking. And like, the guy went to get his dog and wanted to know what the dog was barking at. And as he got to the dog, he looked up and there's a guy hanging there. He was able to, he was able to like get him down. And he called, the 999 straight away. And luckily enough, they was able to, resuscitate him. He probably didn't do it properly and just like lost consciousness or something. Yeah. I said, "What really?" I said, "How long ago was that?" He goes, "About 15 minutes ago." I thought, fucking hell, I was there. I was nearly going to walk past there 15 minutes ago. So I decided not to, and I stopped at the other lake. I said, if it weren't for me stopping there, and I was going to continue, I might have seen it, would have freaked me out, definitely. Probably, freaked out the guy with the dog. So, Stretton Common, known for suicides. There's been a few murders up there, possible drowning as well. Wimbledon Common, lots of murders up there, lots. Rachel, which was murdered by someone when she was walking through the common with a little boy. We've done a session on that, me and Aaron, even me and Simon James, we went and investigated Wimbledon Common. We talked about it on live stream as well. Definitely believe that we communicated with Rachel, but she died like 30 odd years ago, and when we went over and done it, we was getting like crazy activity on the K2 meter. We was getting ghost box responses. We had Rachel say her name 3 times, but different tone of voice. So, but Wimbledon Common is known to be like, a murder hotspot. I've gone over there and done daytime investigations as well. Lost a camera over there. I bought a brand new camera, and I thought I'd go over Wimbledon Common. And the same day I bought it, I went and lost the bloody camera. Don't know what happened to it. I even tracked back, to where I thought I might have dropped it. Couldn't find it nowhere. So I ended up buying another one. And that was like probably about 4 or 5 years ago. Something like that. But, commons seem to be, hotspots for deaths. Really weird. I don't know the woodlands, kind of thing, like wooded areas, especially where I got my bushcrafting. I don't know there's been any kind of murders or, suicides up there. But I'll probably take my K2 meter and a ghost box up with me tomorrow, if I remember, and do like a little stream up there. Come home and upload it tomorrow. So you might get a video tomorrow night. Just have to remember to take something with me. Check if I've got a working K2 meter. patch is a bit flat on that one. And that one's better. Ghost box, ghost box, ghost box. I'm not sure where my Sandrium is. I'll take the Sandrium. I don't know where it is. It might be in my drawer there. I don't know. There it is, one Sandrium. It's got a battery in it. EVP recorder. Can't remember to turn this one on. Right, putting in his new battery. Ain't got a battery in it. Battery. Where did I do my batteries? Yeah. Oh. So yeah, I'll probably do a little video up there tomorrow. See what we get. I do feel that that place might be spiritually active because, like, on one of my videos, that thing like bloody shut. I'll turn it on. Right. Right. So minimal stuff tomorrow. K2 meter, ghost box, and an audio recorder. That's what I'm taking. Now, on one of my videos, well, it was on, what is it on? It was on the my bushcraft channel. I think I put a little clip up on this channel as well. Can't remember, but I did get a video. Just heard whistling. No, it's me when I breathe in. My nose is whistling. Oh, weird. I think I might put a video up on here. I'm not sure. I can't remember, but I've got this like wildlife cam thing here, which I used to leave up there when I came home. I left it up there a couple of times for a week or two, and I brought it home one day and I checked it, and there's a nighttime clip where it's actually caught something standing practically next to my cabin, and it looked like it was like a female, kind of like apparition, I suppose. See, Ron wants a few of these. He said he'd like to get a few himself, but he wants about 4 or 5 of them. And I told him like they are a bit expensive. And he goes, "Well, if I give you £100, would you get me a few?" But I've not been up there, so I'm not going to take this with me because I won't be going back up there for quite a while until the new year. And I will tell him that tomorrow. But don't know what that's from. So yeah, I'm going to. That's why I've got to go out there just to let him know I'm okay. I won't be out there until next year. And I'll give him a Christmas card, say thank you, and I like to buy him a bottle of brandy or a bottle of gin, but I just don't have the money for it at the moment. I don't think. I know they're only about £5 to £6, for a small bottle. But I'll have to check on my bank account, see if I've got enough. Got some brown paper I can wrap it in, if I do get one. And just go out there and get some of my gear, like my camera tripod I want to bring home. Some tools I want to bring home. Make sure it's still in one piece. I just want to keep an eye on it every now and then. Got some pictures of the wildlife camp picking up some kids hanging around outside it, so I want to know if it's his family or if it's trespassers. Vodka. I don't know if he drinks vodka. I don't even know if he drinks at all, actually. But, he could always use it, Christmas time, couldn't he, if he's having family around. But I'll have to, because tomorrow's supposed to be sunny. And I'm thinking of going up there tomorrow. No, I've been meaning to go out there for a bloody while, actually, quite a while. The last 5-6 weeks I've been planning to go out there, but things just keep happening. There's one thing after another that kind of deters me to go up there. I still not had that email. I thought she was going to send me an email. Let me just check my email again. So it might not come from my phone. Now I know what's been blocking my email. System Mechanic. It's got this program on here. And it's been blocking my email. Nothing. She might send it tomorrow. I told her I can't get straight onto my email because it's been playing up. But now I found out it's System Mechanic with this setting that stops your email coming through, some fingerprint thing. So now I fixed it. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I said what I need to say. I know I talk a lot of shit, but there we go. That's me, I'm afraid to say. These videos ain't for pity or, to feel sorry for me or anything like that. I just don't have it in me to do anything right now. Maybe in the new year, I'm trying to get things sorted out and, get back doing what we're supposed to be doing. And if we do get people on here watching, then great. If we don't, then that's that, I'm not going to totally give up something that I love it and enjoy doing. You know, like someone said, I think it was Glenn the other day. He said, "Look, you know, just do it when you want to do it. You know, just come on when you feel like coming on. You know, if it means just doing a coffee time chat, just do a catch up, then you know you can do a catch up." But I really do want to get back into it, but I don't know if it's going to be worth doing it if I ain't got the people watching. But I know I said it's not down to the views because people will watch it any time, you know, which they probably will do. I just wished it would be back like it was a couple of years ago when we had a lot of people on side chat chatting away, having people on live streams, having a good old session, whether it being, you know, the murder mystery unsolved cases or doing tarot cards or, you know, trying to communicate with each other's spirits. Like, you know, last one like me and Kat done. I had Samantha in here, won't get nothing off her. And somehow Kat turned on her computer and saw that stream, so she thought she'd just come over and see what's going on. And I said to her, bloody hell, you know, if I'd known you was on, I'd, you know, give you a shout straight away. Because, oh, I've only just done a computer on. So it's more like an accidental, kind of like pure luck that she saw I was on, and she didn't even know that I'd Samantha on, to be honest with you. But as soon as she came on, we started talking, and Kat started trying to talk to the Samantha the doll. Was getting, you know, crazy K2X. But before Kat came on, nothing. So I know that night I did say to Kat, you know, if I can come on her stream or she can come on here again, that'd be fine. But we've not spoken to each other as of yet. I know Kat doesn't do too many streams at the moment. She had a lot of shit going on. But we'll just see how it goes in the new year, I suppose. That's all I can say. Wait till the new year. So I don't think I'll do much for the rest of this year. I might do a Christmas stream. I'll probably do a couple of streams before then, but I want to try to think of something, you know, like Christmas time. And maybe something like New Year's Eve as well. I'm planning to get that evil little cow from the kitchen cupboard out, the one that reckons she was a, you know, who done sacrifices, you know, sacrifices, and she apparently murdered all her family and her maid and a butler and 4 husbands and whatever. I'm going to bring her out again one day before the end of the year. Might bring her out New Year's Eve actually, and just see how it goes. And if the channel can get back the way it gets back, then great. If it don't, then we just have to play it by ear. Anyway, I'm going to go. 6:40. I think I'll go and play a bit more Call of Wild. I'll stick this stream back up on my other channel. If you don't know my other channel, it's Steve's Game Adventures. I'll get the link. So if you want to see me play games, there's my other channel. Beat you, Ian. Beat you. I beat you that time. You're too slow, mate. I beat you. Yeah, I'll be putting that on in a minute. I'm just going to go and make myself another cup of coffee quickly. So I'll be on that other channel in about 5-10 minutes. It's just like, you know, going around hunting animals. Bear, wild boar, elk, different types of deer, lions, and water buffalo and bison, all different kind of animals on different maps. I'm on this. It's not Alaskan. I can't remember. It's more like a Russian kind of like scenery at the moment. I'm just going to come off that one and jump back onto Lake and Lakes because there's a lot of bear and deer and moose on there, and I need to like try to get me gaming money back up so I can save up for another weapon. So if you want to watch that, it'll be coming off, me webcam. You'll see like the big screen TV because I can't string the Xbox through the PC through, like I'm doing now. So you'll see like, big screen TV through the webcam. And I'll be on there in about 10 minutes. All right, catch you all later. I don't know when I'll be back on here, but I'll be back on here sometime. All right, catch you later.